Hey everybody, it's Lou. Welcome back to another episode of LMTV and Off-Grid Adventures. I'm sorry we have not been around lately and putting any videos out there, but we've been working on some things behind the scenes that we're going to share with you guys today. And then also go over a little bit of the progress that we've made on the truck. Actually, we've made a lot of progress on the truck over the last few months. And we'll get into a bunch of that in later episodes of some of the finer details of each utility we've installed: plumbing, electrical, toilet, etc. Well, anyway, with that being said, we have retained a couple big sponsors. The first one being the Home Depot. We went to our local store, sat down with the store manager, told him what we were doing, showed him pictures of the truck, and said, you know, we want to use this truck, bring it to car shows, maybe park it out in front. People that show up, we're going to have a donation jar out in front of the truck. They can step inside, look at the truck. Any of the proceeds that we receive through donations, 100% are going to be donated to a veteran foundation. We're still talking to those foundations. We'll work out all the details, but 100% of anything we were to collect will go towards them. So we're pretty excited about that. But again, the Home Depot, huge shout out to them. They have come through for us tremendously in giving us everything we need to finish the inside of the build of the truck. Plumbing, electrical, insulation, HVAC stuff, you name it, they came through for us. Tile, so forth. And also we retained Mechanics Wear. Yes, the glove manufacturer Mechanics Wear. Reached out to them, spoke with their marketing department, told them what's going on. They said absolutely 100% we're on board. What do you need from us? Yesterday we received a box in the mail that was full of gloves, aprons, things to work on the truck with. Pretty excited about that. Can't wait to work with them some more. When we get to a later point in the truck and it's pretty much finished, we're going to go ahead and install a board here where the Army sticker is that will show all the sponsors that have helped contribute to the build and proudly display their name. We're also talking to a giant spray bed liner company that sprays those bed liners in the back of trucks. I'm not going to say their name until all that detail is finalized this week, and then at the end of the week we'll go ahead and share that with you all. They're going to spray the entire truck here the same color as the back of the cab. They actually have, you see it stripped down, the roof basket's gone, the brush guard's gone. They're spraying those things for us now in black. We'll have those at the end of the week so we can get them back and get them prepped and ready to get the lights and so forth so they can go back on the truck once it's done. So with that being said, we'll show you just a couple quick things that we've done. We'll get into more videos and more details of everything, how we did it, what we did to make it work. That way, if anyone's getting ready to build a truck, they know what to do. Reach out to us. We'll tell you what's going on. We have power in the truck. Worked on this over the last couple of days. We got our circuit panel in here with the converter on the bottom here. This will convert everything down here to 12 volt. We do not have the 12 volt side in yet. We're going to take care of that over the next couple of days because a lot of 12 volt stuff in here. The water pump, the refrigerator, the hot water tank, they all need a 12 volt relay going into them to trip the thermostats on. They are 110 and gas, but they need that 12 volt to trip the thermostat breaker switches inside each of those units to make them work in the truck. So pretty excited about that. Again, everything for that electrical wise was supplied by the Home Depot. Can't say enough good things about them right now. We've also got almost 95% of the plumbing finished up. I've got the water lines coming down in here. This goes in to supply the hot water tank, which is right here. It's a 10-gallon hot water tank. Runs off of gas and electric. I'll get into that in another episode. So we'll have that finished up over the next couple of days. This is our shore power coming in from the outside that's supplying the truck with all the power right now that we have in here. And it will supply, if we were to hook up the city side, we have shore power. We've put in a bunch of quarter-turn ball valves. That's the way we can isolate the system in different areas. So if we have a problem, we can still function the truck in other parts and shut down one, the sink, the hot water tank, the shower. If there was an issue, we can shut it off and go ahead and still use the rest of the truck. We got all the plumbing done. We put a water filtration system in here. Again, this was supplied by Home Depot. We got a couple more filters. That's just a temporary right now. So once we get the system up running, we'll flush the whole system. We'll use that filter to get all the particulates out. But then we're putting in one that's a charcoal, you name it, any type of bacteria that gets into the system. Every bit of water will go through that from the city side, from the tank, whatever, before it even touches our bodies or goes into us, drinking water, whatever. I also ran a water spigot that will be able to hook up a hose down here. We'll open up the trap door. If we want to run a hose to wash something off, we've got it. Back in here, you remember last time we had talked, we got the toilet installed, the tile floor installed, the shower walls finished. Today I've been working on the LED lights again. Everything in here you see that we have done besides the toilet, I had to get that from the UK and a couple RV shops for some of the fixtures, but everything else in here has been supplied by the Home Depot. Can't say their name enough. I don't work for them, but because they are one of our sponsors now, we're going to go ahead and throw their name out there. We'll have the toilet finished up. I got the hard water line going in, then we'll trim all that out, make it look nice so it matches the white walls. I'll get the light working here, hopefully by the end of the night. But those lights are amazing. They're LEDs, waterproof. They are dimmable. We did put a dimmer switch in here. As you can see, I can lower the lights in here and so forth. But man, they are bright. Only need about one more in here, and the truck will be done inside, and then we'll finish up the bunk area with some lighting as well, which we're going to use some strip lighting in there. Some electrical work done behind the fridge. I've had all this looked at by a licensed electrician and a licensed plumber. They said everything's good to go. Not that it matters on RVs. They have a whole nother rating that they fall into. So that's some of the stuff that's going on. I'll get into more details later on in episodes, in the finer details of what I've done to help anyone out there that's getting ready to build one of these. Have any questions, reach out to me. Please hit the like button on this. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos over the next few days and weeks so we can get out there and get our name out there more. Share with you more of our sponsors that are coming on board. I also want to show you the Cubic Mini wood stove is finally installed. I did all this tile work over the past weekend. A friend of mine that works at a muffler shop actually owns it, built us our flue pipes. But this thing, I cannot wait to fire this thing up. I mean, it's cute. That's the best way to say it. That thing will heat up the entire truck. Home Depot supplied us with all this slate tile for the walls. We'll trim this all out. I don't work for Cubic Mini, but I will say their stuff is really nice. We'll get some pictures and send it out to them. Hopefully they see this video and reach out to us too. But nice little unit. Can't wait to fire this thing up and use it. I've measured everything, make sure we got adequate room for heat transfer so we won't have any problems. Plus I've lined the back of behind the tile with some fiber cement boards, so that won't be an issue. But good progress. I got the bench finished up too, the dinette. We'll do some sanding and urethane. We'll get all it done, and hopefully over the next few days I'll get the rest of the cabinet work done, the sink installed. Pardon the mess, but we're kind of keeping everything we're working on inside the truck here. And it does get extremely hot in here. It's still pretty hot in Kentucky and humid. So any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Hit me up on a message. Please hit the like button in the corner so we can get these out there, and hopefully we can get some help from the general public on some things when it comes to helping out veterans products and pardon my tongue there, projects, and we can have a good cause here with everything. So you all have a great night, and talk to you soon.